Going?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Hello. How is everyone doing tonight? How many people we got in here so far? Four people in here so far. We got the Reef Robbers in here, huh?
And Sunfish Assassin.
Sunfish Assassin, how you doing? Hope you're enjoying your t-shirt. Very cool. So, when do your like shotgun / rifle season open for whitetail deer? If you have whitetail deer, I guess I don't even know what states have whitetail deer and which ones don't.
Dale Hayslip.
Hey Dale, appreciate you coming in. So yeah, we're gonna mostly be talking about whitetail deer tonight, deer camp, and kind of the traditions that go along with that. Your favorite deer camp foods and snacks.
Dale said December 2nd in Ohio.
December 2nd, okay. Gotcha. So about 4 weeks after us. In Ohio, how many deer can you shoot there?
Life with Al Blades.
Al Blades, how you doing, buddy?
Always an adventure outdoors.
Hey, always an adventure. Appreciate you guys coming in. Did Dale get back with how many deer they can shoot there in Ohio?
Al says, looks like y'all are cold.
Yeah, it's getting chilly up here.
Yeah, what's the temp, I wonder?
We actually saw our first ice report for one of the lakes here in Minnesota. Unfortunately, it's going to get warm again this weekend, and all that ice will probably go away. But it looks like a week from Saturday, it's going to get cold and stay that way for a while. So hopefully we'll start building some ice.
So it's only 37 right now.
Yeah. Still above freezing?
Yeah, not too bad.
So.
Backwoods Barbarian.
Hey, Backwoods. Appreciate you coming in.
Dale said 2 does, 1 buck.
Oh, okay. So you can shoot 3 there. That's nice. That's nice. So in Minnesota, we can shoot a total of 5. But we have different zones. The zone we'll be hunting on Saturday. We can shoot 1 deer in. We also hunt at my grandpa's place. I think that is a 2 deer zone. And then there's several 3 deer zones around as well. So you can shoot a total of 5 deer, but you have to switch zones you're hunting in to make that combination of 5 deer. Mm-hmm. So
Tim Meyer is
Hey Tim, appreciate you coming in.
Daddy Doc.
Hey Matt.
Blades LLC.
Blades, how you doing? We were actually just over at Blades' house sitting in the sauna with them. Mm-hmm. It was nice and hot in there.
Very hot.
So
Gunslinger Outdoors.
Hey Gunslinger. So yeah, everybody coming in, if you would, just let us know when your shotgun / rifle season opens. We're going to be talking whitetail deer tonight. The part I'm looking forward to most is deer camp favorites for food and snacks. We'll get into that in a little bit.
Mitch Parker says hello from Rochester.
Hey Mitch, down south. I heard there's a lot of geese down there right now.
Backwoods says they're only allowed 1 buck per year. They have to draw for a doe tag.
Okay.
One of the most concentrated whitetail populations.
Huh. Yep. Yeah, we're in a hunter. The zone we're hunting on Saturday is a hunter's choice. So you can either shoot one doe or one buck. There's no antler restriction, so they don't have to be a certain size or anything like that. But once you shoot one, then you're either limited to party hunting or you're done. So, but then you can switch to a 2 deer zone or a 3 deer zone. So,
Fingerboarding Nation says November 6th in Carlton County.
yep.
Mitch says tons of geese never leave Rochester even in the winter.
Huh. Must hang out on the river. Yeah. So, anybody else saying when their season's open?
Daddy Duck said deer season in South Carolina archery is August 15th, gun September 5th, $5, 2 does. You can order more tags.
How many deer?
It said $5, 2 does.
$5 and 2 does? Holy smokes.
A lot.
Wow. You guys must have an incredible buck population.
Yeah, no kidding. I've never shot a buck. That's where I need to be.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. So yeah, our season opens Saturday. And we're going to be hunting about a half hour north of our house here at my brother's property.
November 20th in Wisconsin.
Okay. Is Wisconsin still unlimited tags, or is it like 10 or something crazy like that? I know I had a buddy who would go out to Wisconsin and shoot a ton of deer and then bring a bunch of them back for me to butcher.
Reef Rubber says in Virginia you can kill 2 a day all season.
Two a day? How long's the season for?
Firebird says, what's up?
Hey, Firebird. Yeah, and for those of you who didn't see it on our community tab earlier, we posted a poll, and it was talking about this deer season, what you were looking to harvest. And the options were a trophy buck, a mature doe, if it's brown, it's down, including fawns, or a small buck because you can't eat horns. And I think 43% of people said if it's brown, it's down. They don't care what size it is. They're shooting it. So, but yeah, we're out there. We're meat hunting when we go out hunting. Would it be cool to shoot a big buck? Absolutely. But our main goal is to get some meat for the freezer. So. We start off a little bit picky, but by the end of the season, if we haven't put some meat in the freezer, our standards drop lower and lower.
Yeah.
So, but I did have a guy, a local sheriff shot a big 10-point buck with his bow, and he dropped that off for me the other day. He didn't want the meat. So I butchered that up. You know, I was a little bit leery on how it was going to taste, but we grilled up some steak last night and it was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some venison in the freezer. We're going to be processing that up, making some sausage and stuff like that. So if you guys want to see some sausage making videos, I think we're going to do a series on that.
Backwood says if you boil antlers long enough, they become soft since it's just bone. Great calcium supplement.
Huh. Didn't know that.
Mark J. Larson's in here.
Hey, Mark J. Appreciate you coming in. Mark, when does your shotgun / rifle season open in Illinois?
Whitetail Outdoors says, what rifles are you guys using?
Yeah, so Rachel is the one to hunt, and she can tell you what rifle she's using.
I use a Savage Axis 30-06.
Yeah. And then I think other people in our party, I think we have a couple people shoot a 30-30, a 308, a 270. think that's it. Might have one person using a 12 gauge shotgun, but we're far enough north in Minnesota to where we can hunt with rifles. What?
Al Blades is headed out.
See you later, Al.
Daddy Duck said my standards with deer is the same with women 18 to 80, bow legged or crazy.
Oh boy. Oh man. That's funny.
Real time catfishing says hello.
Hey, real time catfishing. Appreciate you joining us. Did Mark say when his season opens in Illinois?
Oh, I have not seen it. Gee, dog.
I know that dog is really needy tonight.
Scared me. What?
Can you guys see this dog here? She won't leave us alone. There we go. So
stop.
Yeah, and another thing, we were talking about this right before we came on here live. We're thinking about doing a big buck contest. And how that would look is we would put out a video, and to enter you would have to submit a photo from this season, and it would be based off of first off, it'd be based off of how many points, and then if there was a tie, then it would come down to Rachel judging which rack she thought looked nicer. And then the winner would get like a t-shirt or something. But I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to put a video together tomorrow, post that out, and then have people submit photos through email or whatever. And then when we pick the winner or whatever, maybe we'll take those photos and do like a slideshow video of all the submissions we get, if we get any submissions, and maybe run that through till January 1st or something like that.
Oh, I think you'll get a lot. People are suckers for contests.
Yeah, people do like the contest.
Everybody likes the contest. Everybody.
Yeah. So what do we got going in the chat there?
Mark said Friday, Saturday, Sunday before Thanksgiving, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, week after Thanksgiving. Only use shotgun or muzzleloader.
Really? Huh.
Blades LLC says, Daniel, I thought you were the judge of nice racks.
Typically that's my job, but this time I'm gonna turn that job over to Rachel. That's funny. My mom's not in here, is she? Get scolded by her.
I don't think your mom's ever been in one of her Thursday night lives.
Yeah. So have any of you guys ever shot a big buck? And if so, how big was it? Rachel has never shot a buck before. Back when I hunted before I lost my eyesight, the biggest one I shot was like a 6-pointer. So nothing big at all.
Off the Hook says, what's up, guys? Congrats. Did you win something?
Yeah. Man, we won an awesome giveaway by Off the Hook the other day. I'm really excited to get that stuff, and we'll definitely be doing an unboxing. So,
Monica, TMO.
Hey, Monica, appreciate you coming in. What are they saying?
Reef Robber says my biggest is on my wall. It's an 8.
Nice. Yeah, I think like an 8-pointer is one of the nicest looking racks. A big 8-pointer. What? Read it.
Backwoods, your mother? You worried about your mother? Geez,
Yeah.
you got kids. Pretty sure she knows you didn't use the turkey baster technique.
Yeah. Yeah. I learned the moose call trick from Backwoods too.
Oh no.
Yeah. Get in the shower and practice your moose calling. Then Rachel hears that. She thinks you're dying in the shower, and then I've already lured her in close enough.
You're such a liar. You've never tried that. Harvey Black 2's in here.
Hey, Harvey Black.
And Freezer Bound.
Freezer Bound Outdoors. How you guys doing?
Freezer Bound said, I shot a weird 7, vid coming soon.
Gotcha. Cool. A non-typical. Yeah, we don't have a ton of big bucks in our area. Every once in a while we'll have a few just absolute giants. But I feel like so many of our bucks get hit on the road. That they just don't ever make it to deer season.
Brown Racing says 11 pointer 18-inch inside on my wall.
Nice.
NL Ghost Wolf's in here.
Hey, NL Ghost Wolf, appreciate you coming in. Just talking whitetail deer right now. Going over if you've shot a big buck, how big was it? And when does your shotgun / rifle season open for whitetail deer? Ours opens on Saturday. And then it goes for the zone we're hunting is a 3-weekend zone. So it'll start on the 6th, and then we get to hunt till the 20th. So nice long season. Or no, the 21st, I think we get to hunt till.
Joe Morgan says,
something
I'm
like
here
that.
lurking.
Hey, Joe, appreciate you coming in.
Freezer Brown says rifle the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Okay, yep. I think Minnesota is one of the earliest shotgun rifle seasons. Yep. I think one of the only states that has shotgun and rifle season during the peak of the rut. And I know a lot of bow hunters do not like that.
They were just starting rut the second weekend last year.
Yeah, they're rutting hard right now, though. A lot of bucks have been chasing does. So, got a decent chance.
Monica really likes our hats.
Yeah, thanks. Clam hats, local fishing company. Located, what, about 30 minutes from here?
Yeah.
Yeah, giant company. Clam Outdoors.
Yep. Hope to get some Live in MN ones made, though.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Really cool.
So each of the girls have a clam hat too.
Mm-hmm.
So we're a big fan of the clam hats.
Yeah, they're so warm.
So
like the ice armor too.
Yeah.
But probably not many of these people know what that is either.
No, probably not. Probably not. Ice armor is like clothing designed for ice fishing. Designed for extreme cold temperatures. It's got padding in the knees, so when you're kneeling down fishing an ice hole, your knees are protected. And then also a lot of the ice armor bibs and jackets double as a flotation device for if you fall through the ice, it'll help you float.
Yep. So I have the float suit. You don't.
No. No. What's what they saying in the chat?
America Outdoors says good evening.
Hasn't he been in here for a while?
No.
Oh, I thought America Outdoors had been here for a while.
Mm-mm.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Oh yeah, he had commented on the poll I had put out earlier.
Mm.
He's hoping for a couple does and a big buck. So, for those of you who are deer hunting, do you process your own meat or do you take it into a butcher shop? I've been processing deer since I was probably 6 years old. So I've never taken a deer to a butcher shop. I can't even imagine what it would cost to bring one in.
Freezer Brown says yes, process everything ourselves.
Yeah. Yep.
And El Ghost Wolf says ice armor is what we call everyday summer clothing here in North Country.
Yeah.
And Caribou says you guys and all your fancy gear for ice fishing. I have a bucket and my fishing rod. LOL, how's it going?
Yeah. Yeah, how you doing, Caribou? Haven't seen you in a little while.
A lot of people cut it up themselves.
Yeah.
We're thinking about doing a series on ways to cook venison.
I'm thinking of doing like a sausage. After 5 Outdoors suggested this, a sausage Sunday or a sausage Saturday, and every Saturday or Sunday do a different sausage with venison. So do breakfast sausage one week, then do hot dogs and brats the next week, summer sausage. We make a really good venison bacon. And then of course you got your snack sticks and stuff like that too. So jerky. But yeah, we got meat grinders, we got sausage stuffers, we got big smokers, we got everything you need to do it. And so we figured we'd share that with you guys this year and show you how we do all our sausage.
Yeah. And El Ghost Wolf says, I'd love to have you guys on one of my Talk Time Tuesday lives.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. We should definitely chat about that and see which dates you have open. So, what are some traditions or rituals you guys have for deer hunting opener at deer camp? Is there anything you do special? Any certain meal you eat every year for opening day breakfast? Anything you eat special Friday night before opener? What is just something special you do every year at deer camp? What's something special we do every year at deer camp? I know when we used to hunt at my grandparents' place, we would always stay overnight at my grandparents', and then we'd wake up and eat quiche for breakfast. But then when we started hunting up at my brother's property, I don't know, do we have any traditions, rituals? We all camp out in the ice castles up there. Some people stay in the house, but we stay in our ice castle. My parents have their ice castle up there. We all spend the night and hang out.
We used to go to Rough Cut.
Yeah. There's a little restaurant and bar not far from there. We would go hang out there and have dinner and stuff.
Yeah, and then then that got shut down for the year. And
looks like a bunch of comments are coming in.
Mm-hmm. Backwood says, I have the tradition of having to work on every opener.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, they tried to get my dad to work this year, and thankfully he was able to get it switched.
Off the Hook says we make cabbage noodles and potatoes with a lot of butter.
Gotcha. Cabbage noodles? That's got to be like a Polish thing. Sounds Polish, at least.
Have you ever had borscht?
Nope.
A Russian dish, borscht.
Gotcha.
That's really good.
What else are they saying?
Puddle Walkers says backstraps on the grill for opening morning harvest.
Gotcha. But if you don't harvest on opening morning, or do you have them from previous harvests?
Maybe it's good luck. Cribbage games after dark, bacon eggs in the morning. Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Last year we tried for our first time. Seems crazy, but
it is Polish, a Polish dish.
Yeah, sounded Polish to me. Last year we tried fried venison heart for the first time. I don't know that I necessarily did it right, but that wasn't bad. I think I'm gonna keep the hearts this year too, and probably eat them up again. They weren't too bad.
Very irony.
Yeah, I think if we would have like maybe marinated it or soaked it in some salt water for a while, it would have pulled some of that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very irony.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's just how it always is. Maybe we got some expert heart eaters in here and they can fill us in on how to do it right.
Mark J says, I love heart.
Yeah, I didn't think it was too bad.
No, it wasn't terrible. Sunfish King's in here.
Hey, Sunfish King.
A and B Outback Adventure says, you.
Hi, Amanda. So appreciate you guys coming in to hang out.
Cody says, why aren't you wearing orange hats? LOL.
Hey, mine's orange. But the reason we aren't wearing our blaze orange hats is because they were hanging outside to air out. And we don't really want the dog getting the scent all over them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so I washed all of our stuff in
Dead downwind.
Dead downwind. And then I stuck it outside, and then it's going to go in a bin full of leaves.
Yeah, we are very serious about our scent control for about the first 6 hours of the deer season. And then it all kind of goes down the tubes after that.
Yeah.
So we have really good intentions. And then we just kind of get lazy about it after that.
And you know what? Doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah. Yep.
We just think it does. Daddy Duck. No deer traditions, but duck season. I danced around a bonfire and shaking my duck calls, chanting to the duck gods.
You know, Matt, that would probably get a lot of views on YouTube if you film that. You may get shut down afterwards, but for that initial little bit, probably get quite a few views. And if you did the lighting right with good shadows, maybe you wouldn't get shut down.
Puddle Walker says we've been doing the leaf thing, been bagging my camo in leaves for years.
Yep, works great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ghost Wolf says never use store-bought scent covers.
Yeah, you know, I think it's just like ground up leaves and dirt mixed in some water, and then they sell it in a bottle.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, a lot of that scent stuff we've had, you know, it comes in a big bottle and we have it for years.
Yeah. Yep. So what are some of your favorite deer camp snacks? Like if you could only have one of your favorite deer camp snacks, what would that snack be?
You must be hungry.
I had this stuff prepared for tonight. What did you have prepared for tonight?
I never prepared.
I know. I know. That's why your job is to read the chat.
Well, Northern Girl Hobbies is in here.
Hey, Northern Girl Hobbies. Appreciate you coming in.
Sunfish King says jerky, trail mix,
Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with jerky.
Bud Light, America Outdoors.
Bud Light. Yeah. Yeah, I think the beverage of choice at our deer camp is probably Grain Belt Northeast or Grain Belt Premium.
Yep, that's it. But tastes better because it's local.
Yeah, that's made in Minnesota. I think you're missing a lot of them, hon.
Well, some of them are just saying hello, but A and B says never hunted, but if I did, it'd be Pop-Tarts.
Yeah. I brought a Pop-Tart out to the goose blind last weekend.
Puddle Walker says Vienna sausage.
Vienna sausage.
Said my late Uncle Ernie always packed them, and I feel he's there with me.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's the type of stuff I was looking for there, you know. Those things that keep traditions alive, keep the memory of the people we grew up hunting with alive.
Halloween candy.
Yeah, there we go.
Moon pies, jerky, and a Red Bull.
Yeah. Got to stay awake. Get all filled up on that food. You got to stay awake somehow.
Backwoods is headed to bed.
Good night, Backwoods. Appreciate you coming in.
Everybody likes their hats.
Yeah, thanks. They're not all that expensive either on Amazon. I think they're like 13 or 14 bucks. They're super warm. They're like fuzzy inside too.
Yeah, yours is. Mine's not.
Super warm.
Mine's just like a normal, like
Yeah. You got to get the fuzzy ones if you get them. I got one in blue too.
Yeah. I don't know. I like mine because it's not as tight. Yours seems really tight.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I've just wore mine more. Stretched it a little bit.
Yeah. What are they saying, hon?
Daniel Mitchell says hi.
Hey, Daniel. Great name.
Sunfish King says he's eating a bunch of fried crappie.
Ooh, nice. What kind of batter did you put on them? And for you people who eat venison heart, do you bread it and fry it, or do you just like throw it in a frying pan with some butter? How do you cook it up? Excuse you, dog.
Yuck.
Dog just burped.
He said to use Zatarans and McCormick's on the fish. Nothing fancy.
Gotcha. Yeah, I kind of like the Zatarans fish breading.
It's not bad.
I really like the Louisiana fish fry though. Or Cajun shore lunch. Oof. I bet Cajun shore lunch would be good on the deer heart too.
Smoked deer heart.
Hmm.
Fry with butter. Don't overcook.
Yep, that's how we did it last year.
Meat is good. No need to bread it and mess it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless it's chicken.
Yeah, I do like me some chicken tenders.
Soaked it in salt water to get the blood out. Slice it as thin as possible. Fry it in olive oil and peppers and onions. Oh,
Ooh, that would be good. Do like a stir fry with it, maybe.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
really
but
good.
that's what I thought. Soak it in some salt water, pull that blood out of it.
Mhm. I didn't argue with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is a lot like you said, liver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mark says on the grill, seasoned like backstraps, high heat, cooked quickly.
Okay. Yeah. Yesterday, I threw some venison steak on the pellet grill, cooked it at 500 degrees until I had an internal temp of 130. I put some Pit Boss Chop House steak seasoning on it. Ooh, it was good. Maybe should have cooked it a hair longer.
Yeah.
Um, it was more of a rare than a medium rare, but man, it was good still.
Yeah. It was,
Really good.
Sunfish King's headed out,
Good night, Sunfish King.
announcing the winner of the giveaway tomorrow. He said.
Awesome. I'll make sure to tune in for that.
William said, "Good luck hunting."
Thank you. Thank you. And good luck to everybody else who's going to be out hunting. So it in Minnesota here, it gets awfully busy opening day. Any field, any woods you drive past, you can see little orange dots all in the tree lines.
Yep.
And then all of the local restaurants and bars are just packed with people wearing orange in the evening.
Mark says, slice the heart about half-inch thick and cook just like that, like you're talking about.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Maybe I'll make a video on that and they can tell me what I did wrong if it's not good.
Yeah.
Get it figured out. First we gotta shoot a deer first.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing is that no guarantees that the heart is even gonna be edible.
Yeah, and if we hit the deer in the heart, then there won't be any to eat.
Yeah. Yeah, the one year that I shot that one deer, there was nothing left of the heart.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Cody from 3+1 Outdoors says, "How's it going?"
hey Cody, appreciate you coming in. We're doing well. We're headed up to deer camp tomorrow, packing up the ice castle, bringing the family up there, and gonna stay up there till Sunday night. We'll probably actually leave the ice castle up there and then head back up the following weekend to hunt again.
Yeah.
And then there is a big ice fishing expo coming up. I want to say it's on the 19th. So we'll probably skip the third weekend of deer hunting and go to the ice fishing expo.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, like I'm hoping we have a deer.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have a bunch of deer by then.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, just taking a note quick.
Taking a note?
Before I
Something you
forget.
saw in the chat?
No, you were talking about the expo. Just reminding me of something that we need to do before
Gotcha.
the expo.
Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, we're got all our camera gear ready, hoping to film an awesome deer hunt. I feel like deer hunting can be kind of tricky to film. You don't want to move too much.
You killed it last year.
That was a miracle. That was a miracle. The footage I got last year was, I can't believe I got it, but.
Sheepdog Outdoors is here.
Hey, Sheepdog, appreciate you coming in. Yeah, and guys, actually the biggest video we have on our channel is from opening day last year. We actually didn't even kill a deer in the video. Rachel missed. But that video has like 22 or 23,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what actually gave our channel a big boost.
Yeah.
I think we have like 14 or 1500 watch hours on that one video.
Hmm.
So yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, Reef Robber, just point the camera behind her.
Yeah, so in the first video, in the video that actually did really good. I struggled a little bit with getting the deer in the camera, but then the following weekend, I was just like, oh yeah, wherever her barrel's pointing, just point the camera that direction, follow her barrel, and it worked out awesome.
Yeah, I think the problem with that first weekend though is that we were in more of an enclosed stand,
Yeah,
so you didn't have as much room to move.
yeah.
Whereas the second weekend we were in a different location and it was wide open. So
Yeah. In what was really cool, I'm sitting there filming her, and you'll hear me like whispering to her, asking what's going on, because yeah, I can't see. So then when we get back in from hunting and we put the footage up on the big screen TV, it's like, holy smokes, they were right there. It's crazy.
mm, yeah, I think that's another reason why it's so good that we're doing this is because you can feel like you're experiencing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Looks like we got some comments
yeah,
there.
Tina Ladybug says hello.
Hey Tina, appreciate you coming in.
Nunya, Texas.
Nunya, Texas. How you doing? Glad I finally got a shirt mailed out to you. Hope you're enjoying it.
Off the Hook says it's tough to self film. Oh, it disappeared. There. Getting the camera and shot lined up is nerve wracking.
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
Cody says you should have enough GoPros now. I'll just put them all over the woods.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just got a bunch more clamp mounts too. So yeah, this weekend will be, I don't know if we'll run them all at the same time, but we have 5 GoPros now. Got 3 of them on clamp mounts, got a head mount.
Battery packs, remote
Yeah,
start.
got portable battery banks. Got a remote control for the GoPros now. So we should be set up to hopefully capture something if it comes in.
Cecilia's watching.
Hey, Cecilia, appreciate you coming in. So, yeah, I just love this time of year because I know as soon as rifle season is over, the ice is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And ice fishing is, it's kind of my little heaven. I love being on the ice.
Yeah, we were watching all of our old ice fishing videos yesterday and got us really excited.
Yeah, I was watching some more ice fishing videos today. I can't wait to get on the ice. If I could get out on the ice and just stay out there until it melted in the spring, I would live out there all year, or all winter, I should say. And through the years, I've found some really good lakes and really excited to capitalize on them again.
Yeah, we found some favorite spots and stuff that we like going to as a family, and
Yep.
yeah, it's nice.
Yep.
It's always nice too when you can find lakes that not many people know about, and you're kind of alone out there, and it's quiet and
Catching giant fish.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. This just popped into my head. Growing up, we have never used grunt calls, bleat calls, rattling antlers, nothing like that. Do any of you guys use any sorts of calls or antlers or anything like that? Do you try and call the deer in, or do you just sit tight and hope they come down the trail or come out to feed? I know I see in a lot of videos people use them and they look like they're effective, but what do you guys think about that?
Puddle Walker says I run a grunt and rattle.
Okay. Do you find that calls them in, and does it specifically call in bucks, or will that get does curious too?
Nanya says rattle the feed bucket.
Yeah, shake the corn, huh? Yeah,
Early rut, a grunt will pull a big buck out of the thicket.
gotcha. You see that?
Trapping with Jinx, $5.
Wow, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. I was watching Trapping with Jinx earlier. He did a raccoon smear bait, I think it was. And growing up trapping with my grandpa and my dad, they used to run long lines out in the refuge. And for raccoons, all they ever used was chunked up carp meat marinated in anise oil. And we had great success with that. But yeah, thank you very much for that super chat. Really appreciate that.
Yummy.
Any more comments about calls or rattling antlers?
Off the Hook says I use the Illusions Black Rat calling system with the extinguisher grunt call. I really like it. Deer Society turned me on to that.
Gotcha.
Puddle Walker says yes, many times I've been able to pull a buck. I do 3 long grunts, and when they're closer, I will do 1 short grunt to get their attention.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay. We might have to look into that, hon. Might have to look into that.
Yeah. I mean, we see so few deer.
Now, here's another thing you guys might not know about our zone. Where we hunt in Minnesota, and this is most of the state now, you're not allowed to feed deer. That's statewide when it comes to hunting. I think all of your food has to be pulled 2 weeks before season. But in our area, you're not even allowed to feed the deer at any point during the year. It's against the law to feed deer in our county where we hunt. But we're not allowed to use any scents. We can't use urines, estresses, nothing like that. We can't use any attractants. They're very strict on what we're allowed to use to bring deer in. We can use like grunt calls and antlers and stuff like that. But as far as any scents, lures, baits, anything like that, we are not allowed to use them.
Kind of makes it hard. I mean, you just gotta sit there and wait.
Yeah, you really got to do your scouting and find the trails and set your stands up on the trails.
Nanya says, "What? Mine would go on strike. No food."
Yeah,
Sure, get complaints.
Yeah. On some of the properties we hunt, we do plant food plots. We're allowed to plant food plots, but you can't just like go dump a bucket of apples or corn or anything like that.
Just put up the sign. This corn is for squirrels and squirrels only. Any deer found eating this corn will be shot on the spot.
Yeah, so I used to know our local conservation officer fairly well. He's retired now. But I asked him about that, and he said, yeah, that's not going to go over very well. So, got one girl came out of bed here. You want to say hi? Come here. Oh, you're on the camera. Can you say hi? No? Tired? So.
Off the Hook says I would definitely use the calling to your advantage, rattle and grunt.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that we'll implement it this season just because I'd like to probably practice before I start grunting and rattling at deer, but
Yeah.
definitely going to look into that. If you guys say it works, I'm going to trust that it does.
Nanya says future fisherwoman there.
Yes, it is. This is the one that likes to help me butcher deer. The other one's not really a fan of all the blood and stuff, but this one, she's not afraid to get right on in there with me.
Why get out of bed if you're tired?
See, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know everybody can see you?
Future hunter.
Yep. Hunter, fisher.
The other one's more the fisher. She's all about that.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be hard to get her to hunt though, I think.
Yeah, but fishing, she loves that, especially ice fishing. Those rattle reels start going off and she, fish on, fish on.
Yep. Yeah. Jess, are you going to help Daddy cut up some deer? No. Yeah.
Sheepdog says you can overcall. I like to call for a few minutes every half hour or so.
Okay.
I mean, that seems logical.
Yeah, I think that's with everything. We were out duck hunting a couple weeks ago, and man, one duck would fly over the horizon and everybody would be on their duck calls just going nuts. And it's like, guys, that's not going to work. They know exactly what's coming.
Good job. Raise them to love the outdoors.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, when they were just born, I told Rachel, I said, they will not get a cell phone until they can properly read a fish finder. But they're getting close to that, so I'm going to have to change that because they ain't getting a cell phone.
Off the Hook's headed out, headed to bed.
Good night, Off the Hook. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Have a great night.
Well, now you're starting to be not so shy, huh?
Yeah, perking up a little bit. Oh, she can see herself on the big screen behind us. Well, I guess in front of us, behind the computer.
Cody says those are the coolest pajamas.
Oh, Cody likes your jammas. For those of you who don't know, this little girl has a huge crush on Cody. Big time. Yeah. She'll sit and watch his videos for very lengthy periods of time. So
Nunya says no cell phone till 25, no dating till 35.
Exactly. Yeah. You hear that? Yeah. I'm trying to talk Mom into letting me get them some 22s for their birthday. I think they're old enough now, but
I think we should start with BB guns.
BB gun is, I don't know. I feel like a BB gun is kind of worthless almost. You know, you get them at 22, then they can actually go out and get a squirrel or a rabbit. Raccoon.
I'd start with the BB gun.
I think we're gonna. I've been looking into and I saw this on Judith and Dan Davis's video. They have a Savage Rascal. It's like a youth-sized. I think it's a single shot 22. Thought about getting them one of those. So.
Nunya says 22 short, perfect.
Yeah. See? No, I come from the belief that you are never too young to start learning how to properly shoot, gun safety, respect for firearms. You're just never too young for that. That's my belief. You know, the issues arise when you shelter kids from firearms and stuff, and then they play all these crazy video games and they haven't been taught respect, and then you wind up with a wacky one.
Full auto AR-15 works too.
Yeah.
Don't kick the table.
None you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Puddle Walker says my kids started off with air rifles for squirrel at 6 years old. Great way to teach gun safety.
Yeah. Yep.
And it teaches ethical shooting.
Yep. Yep, for sure. For sure. And a big one, when my kids start shooting and hunting, the biggest thing I want them to learn, other than safety, is if you shoot something, you eat it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when you hear of all these kids going out and they'll shoot anything they see move or run, and then they just leave it lay there. If you're gonna kill something, put it to use. And you know, there's certain things that need to be managed that you don't need to eat, but for the most part, if you're gonna hunt it, you should eat it.
You ready for bed? You going hunting tomorrow?
You gonna stay in the ice castle?
What do you think of the ice castle?
Pick out some special deer hunting treats. Get some zebra cakes. Yeah. Yeah. There, we got a smile. Yeah. What time do we got?
About 9:30.
9:30?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So what are they saying in the chat still?
Nanya says, make them eat it. Snakes, coons, possums, usually by the time skunk arrives, they're tired of eating the weird stuff.
Yeah, see, skunk, I killed a skunk once when I was really young. We didn't eat it. And our parents were big on making us eat whatever we killed, but there was no way they were going to let us get that thing anywhere near the house. Well, actually, we brought it. We were at my cousin's house, and my cousin's mom was getting tired of us bugging her. So she said, why don't you guys go out into the woods and don't come back till you kill something? And we took that as a challenge. And we had a recurve bow with some field points on it. And we took their beagle out there and found a skunk, and we killed that sucker. And we were so proud of ourselves, in between throwing up, because the thing sprayed us like crazy. Because we were shooting at it from like 4 feet away. Sprayed us like crazy. We were throwing up. The poor dog was holding its head underwater, trying to get the smell out of its nose. But we grabbed that skunk and we brought that sucker right inside their house. We were in big trouble. It was late March. They made us go jump in the lake with tomato juice all over us. Yeah, we were in some trouble after that. But I don't think I was ever told to go out into the woods and don't come back till you kill something ever again.
No, I know
it. Yeah. I think my mom was like 8 months pregnant with my little brother at the time.
Ish.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder what skunk would taste like, though.
I don't know.
Probably like raccoon, although they're not as fatty as a raccoon. I don't know. If you could get one that didn't spray, it'd probably be worth trying sometime.
I don't know.
But what else did we have to discuss tonight? I know at the beginning we mentioned, I think we're going to do a big buck contest. Just going to be kind of for fun. We'll probably give away a t-shirt or something. We'll find some kind of prize to give away. We'll post a video tomorrow talking about it. And we'll probably run it from tomorrow until like January 1st. And you'll be able to submit photos of your buck from this season. And we'll judge first and foremost off of how many points it has. And then if there's a tie, we'll let Rachel decide which rack looks better. But yeah, I think that would be fun. And then maybe we'll put together a slideshow of all the submissions we get.
Nanya says, tastes like skunked chicken. Reef Rubber says, saw a video of a guy eating one once. He threw it away because it tasted like it smelled.
I'm sure. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So.
Trapping with Jinx says, grandfather used to tell a story of his dad counting out shotgun shells and expecting the same count back in animals.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my grandpa used to do that too. He'd be deer season and he'd hand you one shotgun shell and he'd be like, oh, this is all you need. The limit's only one. Yeah. What are you thinking? We need to wrap it up here soon?
Pretty quick.
Yeah. We got a lot to get ready before we head up to deer camp tomorrow. So we will probably wrap it up here pretty quick.
Try and get this one to bed.
Yeah, I gotta get the little one back into bed.
Now
get her
she's
some
all
sleep.
excited.
Yeah, I talked about zebra cakes. She'll be hard to get her to go to bed until we get some of them.
Well, we don't have any, so.
I know. And two, here's a tip, guys. Zebra cakes, dip them in some pancake batter and deep fry them. Sprinkle a little powdered sugar over the top of them. Phenomenal. Hard to beat. You can do the same thing with Oreos, Snickers bars, whatever you want to dip them in, but they're good.
Yeah. So if he has a heart attack one day, don't be surprised.
What did Puddle Walker say?
Huh? Y'all have a blessed hunt. Looking forward to the videos. Don't forget to add some deer camp footage. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I'll try to vlog a lot of deer camp. I always say that, and then I tend to forget to pull the camera out when we're just hanging out. But I'll do my best to try and get a bunch of video just hanging around deer camp and stuff like that. And hopefully we can harvest some deer too. So.
Dunya says, is that like a fried Twinkie?
Yes. Yes. Just like that. And if you don't want to use pancake batter, you can also use like a cake batter. They're really good. You can dunk just about anything in pancake or cake batter and then deep fry it, put a little powdered sugar over it. Oh, it's good.
I'll admit the Oreos are really good.
Yeah. Should almost bring some up deer camp and do that.
Yeah, except then everything is
smells
going to smell like fried oil.
Yeah. Could do it outside.
America Outdoors is heading out.
All right. See you later, America Outdoors.
We're slowly losing people.
Yep. We're going to wrap it up here too. We got to get ready, get packed.
Doing redneck things off grid says, where's your deer camp at?
Our deer camp is about 30 minutes north of us. We live in Princeton. So you head straight up 169. We hunt on the east side of 169. So yeah.
No, we do not have snow yet.
No snow yet. We did have a few flakes, but no snow on the ground.
Potentially next week, maybe?
Yep, I think maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's a chance of snow. But if you go back and you look at our our Deer Camp 2020 video and our Deer Opener 2020 video, there was a ton of snow on the ground last year this time. But then for the second weekend of deer season, it had warmed up to like 80 and all the snow was gone.
And then the weekend after that, when I actually got my deer, it was 30 degrees with a ton of snow.
Yeah.
So it was, we had the three videos. One had snow, the next one was 80, and then the next had snow. So it was all, you got all the weather mixed in there in
Yep.
3 weeks.
Yep. It was nuts.
Doing redneck things off the grid says they're from Isle.
Really? Rachel and I were actually just talking. We were looking at some hunting properties in the Isle area.
Isle and Aiken, I think we've been looking.
Isle, Aiken. Yeah, we fish mille lacs up in the Isle area quite a bit. I did not know that you were from the Isle area. Or is that where you were from, or are you still from there? Because, man, I thought they were down south now, but
Maybe.
I thought he said he grew up there.
It says I'm from Isle, so.
Yeah, yep. So where we deer hunt would probably be 30 minutes south of Isle.
So
25
halfway
minutes
between where we live in Isle, yeah.
Yeah, yep. And I'm sure if he was from Isle, I'm sure he knows Princeton.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 16 in here now.
16 awesome people.
Been in Nevada for 26 years.
Yeah. I thought I had talked to him about living in Isle but moving down south. So
West.
Yeah, southwest. Anything below Isle is south.
Obviously.
So
yeah, moved down south 1 mile.
Yeah, and I don't know if you're familiar with a lot of the resorts on Mille Lacs Lake, but Chapman's Resort in Isle, they actually sold last year. And some wealthy family bought it and they shut it down, and now it's just a private residence. So that was kind of a bummer. I used to love going out of Chapman's there on Mille Lacs. There was good crappie fishing in the bay there. And then, of course, you had your walleye and northern and perch, but they had really good access point to the good crappie fishing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I suppose we should probably wrap it up here. We appreciate all of you who came in tonight. We really hope that we can film some good deer hunting content for you. And we are on the countdown to ice fishing.
Yay!
I'm hoping to be out ice fishing by Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But as soon as we have 2 to 3 inches of ice, I can guarantee you I will be out fishing. And then as soon as we have 12 inches of ice, the ice castle will be on the lake every weekend. And we will be making a ton of ice fishing content.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you guys haven't, we did post a community post today talking about deer hunting. If you'd go over, check that out. It's a poll, so if you'd vote for what you're looking for, that would be awesome. But we hope to be back next Thursday for another live stream, right?
Should be.
Yeah, so we should be back next Thursday for a live stream. We'll be posting a video tomorrow talking about a big buck contest. So be watching for that. Hopefully we have our regular scheduled video for Tuesday. If we harvest a deer this weekend, it will be a deer hunting video. If not, I'm not sure what it'll be.
Probably just deer camp.
Yeah. So be watching for all that to be coming out. And we will see you guys live next Thursday, 8:30 Central Time. Thanks again for coming in, and we'll see you later. Have a good night.